Hi guys, Lucas at GT Tying here, and today I'm going to demonstrate the correct procedure for hitching and unhitching your trailer. At first, pull the trailer so it's hovering over the ball and apply the handbrake. The first and most important step is to attach your breakaway cable. There will be specific points on your vehicle that you attach a breakaway cable, and the last resort is to have it over your detachable neck. Most vehicles will have a dedicated spot for your breakaway cable. For detachable tow bars or fixed swan neck tow bars, this will be located underneath the vehicle where it bolts to the main frame of the tow bar. The next stage is to attach the hitch to the tow ball on the vehicle, pull back the block on the handle and lift the handle up, lowering the trailer onto the ball in a clockwise motion. You'll see that it does engage onto the hitch, and we double check that by winding the jockey wheel in the opposite direction, and we will now see that it's beginning to lift the vehicle. This is a great indication to show that it is attached to the tow bar correctly. We then finish winding the jockey wheel back into the clockwise motion until it is fully retracted. At this point we apply the R-clip into the jockey wheel, and this is a preventative measure for the jockey wheel from unwinding whilst in transit. We then lift the jockey wheel up away from the road as far as it travels by unwinding the jockey wheel clamp handle so it's loose, lifting the jockey wheel and tightening back up. Here ensuring that the jockey wheel doesn't in any way impair the braking mechanism behind the coupling on the trailer. Now we're attached, we can disengage the handbrake by lowering it back down onto the trailer. You're now safely attached. The last thing to do is to connect the electrics. You're now correctly hitched. Before you leave, you must check that all of your road lights are working correctly, and then you're safe to travel. So now that you're safely hitched, I'm going to run through how to unhitch. It's the same points but in reverse. So first we remove the electrics. We then apply the handbrake, and we lower the jockey wheel to the ground, unwinding the jockey wheel clamp handle, bringing it to the floor, but then lifting it an inch from the surface. We tighten, remove the R-clip and begin unwinding. Once the wheel meets the floor, we can then rock back that block, lift the handle and continue unwinding. And we're now safely away from the vehicle. And the last step should always be removing that safety breakaway cable.